Check, 1, 2, 3. Check, 1, 2, 3. Check, 2, 3. Check, 1, 2, 3. Check, 1, 2, 3. Hello, and welcome back to the Averett Sports Network here for men's volleyball here in the Grant Center as Averett tonight, as your Cougars go up against the visiting Maroons of Roanoke College, as Averett comes in. As Averett comes in 2-9 with a win over Warren Wilson to start the season, but has had another loss since then. The last game was against Randolph. At Randolph by a score of 3-0. Where Randolph swept them at 3-0. So it'll be interesting to see how the season has started. So they have had losses against Regent College, Southern Virginia, Roanoke, Randolph-Macon again, Lynchburg, and Marymount University, as well as Eastern Mennonite University by a score of 3-0. But they have since then also had a win against Warren Wilson College here in the Grant Center on February 7th. So Roanoke now comes in ever since us being going to Roanoke. So we're gonna get the starters here as provided by Drew Wilson. We're gonna get the starters here tonight, and we'll be back on the Averett Sports Network in just a second for the start of this one as we'll get underway. Welcome back to the Averett Sports Network as Drew Wilson is introducing the starters here for both teams.
Junior from Danville, Virginia, number
as both teams come for the handshake at midcourt here. We're going to get underway here with this one in a minute, as the Cougars face off against the Maroons here in the Grant Center, as both teams look for a win here tonight, as the Cougars are 2-9 overall in the season. And the Maroons are 8-7 coming into the Grant Center here tonight, while on a 4-game losing streak, being 8-7. Their last time out was a loss against R.V. Stevenson University on Saturday. So it should be interesting here as we get underway. As the libero for your Cougars will check in, that's number 2, Anibal Lopez, a junior out of Vigo, Spain. And it looks like it'll be the Cougars to start with possession. So it'll be Finn Oakley to step back for the serve here as we get underway here in the Grant Center here in beautiful Danville, Virginia, as Oakley will serve it up and get it over the net to start this one out as the Maroons get off. It is a strong attack there. Strong save by Lopez. Back over the net as the Maroons get the first point of the game here as the Cougars just not able to get that one as there was a brick wall on the attack there by the Maroons. That's number 4 for the Maroons. That's Tegan Cole on that one as Lopez saves that one, but just not able to keep that one in bounds. Cole just into the net, not strong enough, so the Cougars will cut the lead in half as Tomasi will check in for Lopez, as Jenkins will step back for the serve. Jenkins over the net, over to Cole. On the attack goes Dominic Wheaton. Wheaton, a strong serve there, a strong attack there over the net as he gets the kill right in there in front of the Cougars defense. Number 23 for the Maroons will step back. That's Michael Cummins. Over the net is Collazo on the strong attack. The Cougars right there on the defense, but Tomasi with a kill right there at midcourt to put that one down for the Cougars as they now narrow the lead built by the Maroons to 1 as Collazo will step back for the serve. Gets it over the Maroons. Backward Tomasi. Tomasi met at the net, but a strong block. Met by number 7. That's Liam Outrin. Outrin just not able to keep that one in bounds. As Sean Freeman will check in for the Cougars, as Collazo will check out. Lopez over to Freeman. Back over to Aldrin as the Maroons back over on the attack as Freeman will get over to Oakley. Great job there by Oakley to try to get it back over the net, but the serve will be in favor. The point in the serve will be in favor of the Maroons. As the Maroons get over the strong serve there by the Maroons, as Breen will get back with the net, back with the Maroons. As the Maroons is on the absolute attack. We'll get yet another point here right in front of the Cougars defense. As Roanoke will hit it long. That's number 22, Connor Tyson. Tyson with the extremely long serve there. As the Cougars will get the back here, so Outram will be the one to step back for the serve. Outram on the serve. Over to number 1. That's Jack Rutkowski. As the Maroons now lead here 7-3. As CJ Kingston will step back to take the serve for the Maroons. Kingston over the net to Finn. Over to Freeman. Finn taps it over the net, but the Maroons right there on defense. As the number 1 for the Maroons right there, that's Rutowski out of Catonsville, Maryland, out of Mount St. Joseph High School with the kill. So the Maroons now lead 8-3 on the strong attack here, as Breen will save it. Great save by Breen. Maroons right there on the top of the net, over to Lopez, over to Oakley. Oakley gets it over the net, and the Maroons on the mistake will give the point over to the Cougars. So the Cougars now have cut the lead back in half. So the score is still 8-4 in favor of Roanoke. Tomasi will step back to take the serve for the Cougars. As the Cougars right there on the wall for the defense. Jenkins tries to tap it over net, but taps it out of bounds. As the Maroons will get yet another point here as they lead now 9-4. That's number 1, Jackson Rutowski will hit it long. And the Cougars will get the ball back. Looks like it'll be Diego Gufuni back for the serve for the Cougars now, as he'll tap it over to the Maroons. Back over the net goal on the strong attack by the Maroons, as Lopez just not able to handle that one as he taps it out of bounds, and the ball will go back over to the side of the Roanoke, as they have just been on the attack here from the beginning, as the score is now 10-5 in favor of the Maroons. As they will hit it long. That's number 13, Colin Mendoza. Finn Oakley will step back to take the serve now for the Cougars. Back over the Maroons. Back over the net as a good block there for the Cougars. Gives the Maroons the point though, as the ball just did not land in bounds there. So it'll be another point here for Roanoke, as Roanoke will step back for the serve. That's number 4, Tegan Cole. As the Maroons on the attack though, as the Cougars playing great defense here in front of the net. This is the longest rally that they've had. As a good kill from the Maroons. That's number 18. That's Pierce Falcon with the kill. So we're gonna step back and take a timeout, and we'll take it with them. We'll be right back. We'll be right back here on the Averett Sports Network in just a second with the continuation after this timeout.
Well, I mean, first off, it was, my dad obviously played here when the Averett first became a football team. So that had a lot to do, being able to be around people that I care about, being around people that I was familiar with. And, also, I was originally born here. So, this place always felt like home to me.
As we come out of this timeout, the score is now 12-6 in favor of the Maroons. So I'm sorry, folks, I didn't get the starters out there for both sides. So starting for the Maroons is Ratowski, Jackson, Cole, Teagan, Wheaton, Dominic, Mendoza, Collin. So, Jackson, Ratowski, Teagan Cole, Dominic Wheaton, Colin Mendoza, Pierce Falcon, and Michael Cummins. As the Maroons get the ball back here. Back over the net go the Maroons as Lopez is one to handle it over to Gaffoni. Back over to Collazo. Save blocked by the Maroons. Back goes Aldrin. Over the net, back to Roanoke. Back over the net goes Roanoke as Finn Oakley just not able to save it. As Roanoke will now go up again, will increase their lead to 14-6 here in this first set. As Gaffoni saves it though, as a double tap on that at the net there, will give the Maroons yet another point. As that's number 4, that's Teagan Cole. Back over the net they go to back over the Cougars. Cougars on the attack. This goes Aldrin. Over Gaffoni. Over Lopez. Back over to Aldrin as Aldrin with the strong kill. Sorry, that wasn't a kill, but that was a good attack and good hit there for a kill, but the ball just ran way out of bounds as the Maroons are now up still over the Cougars by 10 points, 16-6. Back over the net, over to Collazo, who just taps over the net. Goes Cole. Back over to Falcon. As the Maroons get yet another point. As they are now up by 11. As Cole goes way over the net and out of bounds. So it'll be back down to 10 points here as Averett will get the ball back and Jenkins on the serve. Jenkins back over the net to Cummins. Cummins will take the serve here for the Maroons as that's over to Oakley. Back over to Tomasi. As the Maroons right there on the net, and the kill goes to the Maroons as it falls right in front of Collazo, just not able to get that one. As the Cougars now down 19-7. Cummins on the attack and on the serve as the serve goes long. And the Cougars get a point back here. It's now 19-8. Collazo over the net to Bowie. Back to Rutkowski, who gets yet another kill. And so now the Maroons are now up by 12 here to your Cougars. As the Maroons will step back for the serve, as Oakley not able to get there. And there'll be another point here for the Maroons as they now have a commanding 13-point lead. Back over the neck of the Maroons, back over the Finn Oakley. Back to Aldrin. Aldrin, who is met at the net on the strong block by the Maroon defense. As Tyson will step back for the serve, as he'll go long over to Lopez, over to Freeman, gets it over to Oakley, who just not able to get there as the ball falls right in front of the net again. Tyson step back for the serve here for the Maroons as Lopez able to handle it. Sean Freeman over to Breen. Breen on the kill. Will get a great kill there for the Cougars. As Averill will finally get the ball back. And Aldrin is finally able to get a serve here and maybe try to get a little momentum back here for the Cougars. Aldrin over the net. Back to Maroon defense. Back over the net that's number 9 as Davian Bowie just whiffed at it and just could not come down with it as he swung a little too early at that one as it falls in front of the net in front of them. That's number 3-4. That's Caden Noble. As Freeman not able to get there, so the Maroons now 1 point away from set. Well, sorry, the Maroons are now at set point. They are 1 point away from taking this set as it's number 18. That's Pierce Falcone stepping back to take the serve for the Maroons as it'll go long. So the Cougars not quite done yet as Tomasi will step back, take the serve for the Cougars. Gets it over the net as the double tap there at the net as the Maroons not able to save it. And right now the Cougars now only down by 12. They've gotten 2 or 3 points in a row here as Tomasi will step back for the serve to try to get them back a little bit more momentum. As the attack goes long and the kill goes long, so the Cougars now getting a little bit of momentum back, as the score is now only 24-13 and still in favor of the Maroons. Tomasi over the net to Cade Noble, as the Maroons get set point here. So as they'll take the first set, 25-13 over Averett. So we're going to take a quick break here on the Averett Sports Network and we'll be right back here for the start of the second set and the continuation of this one. We'll be right back here on the Averett Sports Network. I'm Wyatt Ockpole. I'm glad to be here with you. I'll be back here in a few minutes to continue this one.
is inclusive, encompassing, inspiring. Averett University provides all you need for a future you deserve through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential with flexible online and on-campus programs, like our newest programs in entrepreneurship and psychology, with more coming soon, with affordable tuition and 24/7 support. It all leads to you becoming a catalyst for positive change. Visit allaverett.com. Averett University. Are you all in?
Back here on the Averett Sports Network out of the timeout, as we'll get started here with the second set of this one, as the Maroons took a commanding lead in the first set, as they took also the first set 25 by a commanding score of 25-13. So the Cougars will look to change things up a little bit as they will look to try to even the score. As a few stats out of the first set, as Dominic Wheaton had 4 kills, along with Colin Mendoza with 2, Pierce Falcone with 3, Michael Cummins with 6, and Jack and Rutkowski with 2. So the kills for Roanoke have been all over the place, while for the Cougars, there only have been a total of 3 kills, one coming from Oakley, one coming from Tomasi, and one coming from Breen. So we'll see what the Cougars do here to change things up here as Anibal Lopez will come in here for the Cougars. We'll see what they'll do differently to get this one back. As Gabe Fabreau will step back for the serve, as gets over to Finn Oakley, taps over to Roanoke, but as the Maroons not able to handle that one, so the Cougars will get the first point of the set here, as it'll allow Finn Oakley to be able to get the serve here for the Cougars. Oakley gets it over the net, back over the Maroon offense. As the Maroons come strong, back over the net goes Roanoke, as Lopez not able to get to that one. So this game is all now tied up at 1. As the Maroons go back over the net, and Cummins, as as they're just not able to handle it. That's for Bro as he'll go off his fingertips and out of bounds. So the Cougars get a point back. So they now lead 2-1. As Dominic Jenkins will step back to take the serve for the Cougars. As there'll be another strong kill there from number 24, Cade Kinney. As Dominic Wheaton will check out here for the Maroons. As the Maroons will step back for the serve. As the Cougars will get a point there. As the Cougars also with the lead now, 3-2. So we'll see here how Collazo will serve as the Cougars get back into this one. Though as he serves it long, so the score is now all tied up at 3. As CJ Kingston will step back for the serve. Over to Freeman, over to Tomasi. Tomasi met the net as Breen and Oakley keep it alive. Over to Aldrin. Aldrin just not able to get that one back over the net as he tried to get that one up in the air, but just could not get the ball down on the other side of the net. As Kingston will step back for the serve and he'll hit it long. So his score is now all evened up at 4. So the Cougars kind of going back and forth here. Though, so I will say if you're tuning in just now, I'm Wyatt Ockpole. I'm glad to be here with you. I was with you for both of the baseball games earlier, along with Thomas Heaney, as the Cougars split the doubleheader with Grove City College. So we'll see how the Cougar men's volleyball team here does tonight here in the Grant Center. As the Maroons now take back the lead 5-4. With Rutowski on the serve. Over to Tomasi. Back over to Rutowski. Backward Mendoza. Back over to Oakley as Oakley keeps it alive off his kill. But a double tap here from Oakley. Will give the Maroons a 2-point lead here. Rutowski over the net to Lopez. Back over to Freeman. Back over to Breen. Over to Kingston. Back over to Rutowski as Rutowski gets a strong kill. As the referee says they went off the fingertips of one of the Cougars. Rutowski serves over the net as he'll hit it long as it goes way long there on the serve. As Tomasi will get the serve here for the Cougars. Tomasi gets over the net to Fabro. Back over to Freeman. Over to Jenkins. Back over to Kingston. Back over to Cummins, who hits it off of Tomasi. As Tomasi not able to handle that one as the Maroons now go up 8-5. As Colin Mendoza will step back for the Maroons as he'll hit into the net and check out all at the same time. So as Caden Noble now as the libero for the Maroons will come back in for the Maroons. As the Maroons on a strong attack, and the Cougars just not able to handle that one. So the Maroons will get yet another point, and as there will be another substitution as Kate Kinney will check back in for CJ Kingston, as Fabro will step back to take the serve here for the Maroons, who serves it long, as the ref said it was out of bounds just by a hair. So the Cougars will get the ball back in the possession. As the Cougars only down by 3 now on Finn Oakley's long serve. The score is only 10-7, so with the Cougars still in this, they're definitely looking to stay in it, as the Maroons, though, have pulled away only by about 3 points. So definitely, as the Cougars are definitely able to come back, as the score now only 10-8. So the Cougars getting a little momentum back, as the ball is now on their side. Jenkins back for the serve for the Cougars. Back over the net goes long for the Maroons. That's number 14. That's Andre Gates. Gates tried to get a kill there, but now the Cougars only down by 1. Only 1 point away from tying this one up, as Jenkins will step back to take the serve for the Cougars. Let's see what happens here, as he will hit into the net and give the Maroons back a 2-point lead. That's Tyson on the serve, over to Oakley, over to Guffoni, back over to Aldrin, who is met at the net by Kinney. Oakley back over the net, but met at the net by the Maroons. Absolute brick wall here on defense by Roanoke, just not giving anything easily away. They have been a solid defense all game long so far. Though is number 22 Tyson back over the net. On the attack of the Maroons, though, is a strong kill there from the. As the Maroons, the Maroons will get the kill there and the point. So as the Cougars will take a timeout, we're gonna take it with them. We'll be right back here on the Averett Sports Network in just a minute with the continuance of the second set.
Averett University provides all you need for your future through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential. With flexible online and on-campus programs, affordable tuition, and over 50 majors and programs. Visit allaverett.com. Are you all in?
Back here on the Averett Sports Network, as the Cougars still down 13-9. Let's see how they if they're able to claw back into this one, as the last kill and the point went to the Maroons, and now number 22 for Roanoke will step back for the serve. That's Connor Tyson, as Tyson will hit it into the net and will give a point back here to the Cougars. So Collazo can step back for the serve for Averett. Collazo over the net to Maroons, as That was a strong kill right there from Kenny. Kenny just an absolute rocket there off of his hand. As the refs allow the substitution, so Kingston will come in for Kenny. As Kingston will step back for the serve as Lopez on over to Freeman. Over to Finn Oakley. Back over the net. Go the Maroons as Lopez able to save it there, but as the ball goes long, as he's just not able to keep it in bounds. As he'll go, as the Maroons will get yet another possession here. The score now being 15-10 in favor of Roanoke. As Kingston will go long. That'll give Aldrin a chance to get a serve in here. Aldrin on the serve over the net. Tomasi with a great block there at the net for the Cougars. As Lopez and Freeman able to keep it alive. Gets over to Aldrin. Back over the Roanoke defense. As Roanoke will hit yet another one long. And so that ball will go out of bounds. So no, I'm sorry. So as the point will go to Roanoke, says the ref. So a 5-point lead here for Roanoke. Over to Freeman, over to Tomasi. As Breen and Tomasi right there at the net, just not able to get that one back over the net as it falls right in front of them. Score now being 17-11 in favor of Roanoke. As Bratowski able to get the ball over to Oakley. Oakley lands a great kill. Able just to find space right in front of the Roanoke defense to be able to get one back for the Cougars. Tomasi serves over the net. Over to Towski just with a little tap as Tomasi not able to get there. Sorry, Freeman not able to get there in time. As it'll be Mendoza here. Over to Aldrin, over to Freeman. Back over to Breen, who was looking for everything and anything. Is Breen with an excellent kill there, right in front of the defense for Roanoke. So they'll get the point. They'll get a point back, and Breen will get the serve. Breen over the net, back to Kingston. Back to Rutowski, back over to Oakley, over to Freeman, back over to Jenkins. Jenkins who hits it long, way long. As the Maroons now take a commanding 6-point lead here, 19-13 in the second set. Fabro over the net to Lopez, over to Guffoni, back over to Collazo, who gets over Roanoke, but back over to Jenkins. Back over the Maroon defense as Guffoni not able to handle that one. So it'll go out of bounds again off of Guffoni. As Fabro will step back for the serve, is over to Aldrin, over Guffoni, back over to Jenkins, and Jenkins who tops over the net. Back over the Maroon defense, back over to Finn Oakley, over to Lopez. Back over Colosso. Colosso on the strong kill. Back over to Aldrin. Back over to Oakley. Oakley, who is the one who gets the point. Great job there by Oakley to keep that point alive as they finally get a point as the rally pays off here for the Cougars. Even though they are still down 20-14, as Oakley not able to handle that one, as Lopez able to save it. Back over to Oakley, who's at the bench. Over to Aldrin. And the ref says forward touch, so we're going to go back over the Maroons for the serve. Roanoke over to Oakley, over to Griffoni, as Jenkins not able to handle that one, as yet another point here for Roanoke. As Cummins will step back for the serve, who will hit it over to Lopez. Back over to Griffoni, over to Oakley. Back over to Caden Noble. As the Cougars will get a point back here. As Jenkins will be on the serve, who hits over to Noble. Back over the net from Rotowski, as he is met the net by the Cougar defense, but though gets his own rebound and gets it back over the net for a kill. So now Roanoke is now again 2 points away from taking the second set and taking a 2-0 set lead over the Cougars. Back on the serve goes Tyson over to Lopez. Back over Griffoni. Back to Colazo. As Colazo is met by another brick wall there on the defense by Roanoke. Though as the ball goes out off of Roanoke, so we'll see yet another possession here for Averett. As Uri Colazo will be the one to take it. As Roanoke back over the net. They've been strong all day. As Averett just not able to catch up with them, as this has been kind of a one-sided affair all day long, as Roanoke has had the huge advantage on possession. Back over to Oakley. Back over the Maroons defense as Aldrin finds a little space and is able to get a kill there over the net and into the over the back zone of the Maroon defense. Good job by Aldrin there just to find a little space and to give the Cougars a point, as they're still in this game though, but ground to make up here, as the score is now 24-17. As Roanoke still has set point. As give over Rotowski, as a big block there by Tomasi and Breen, though at the net, but the ball runs into net. So the Maroons take the second set here, 25-17. So we're going to be back here with the start of the third set here in just a moment here back on the Averett Sports Network. Again, I'm Wyatt Ockel. I'm glad to be here with you. We're back here in just a minute for the start of the third set.
Is inclusive, encompassing, inspiring. Averett University provides all you need for a future you deserve through learning that embraces all of your infinite potential with flexible online and on-campus programs like our newest programs in entrepreneurship and psychology, with more coming soon. With affordable tuition and 24/7 support, it all leads to you becoming a catalyst for positive change. Visit allaverett.com. Averett University. Are you all in?
Averett because of the athletics and academics. The smallness of the community is something that I think I thrive in, and I think others thrive in too. It's special also because of the community, because everyone's just so kind, and the one team mindset is really great, and everyone supports everyone here.
Back here on the Averett Sports Network for this third set, as we look to get underway here in just a moment, as Roanoke has now taken a 2-0 set lead here on the Cougars and looking for a 3-0 set sweep. As Collazo will step back for the serve for the Cougars. As the ball will go long, so as it'll go out of bounds here. So the Cougars will now be down 1-0. As Roanoke on the strong attack here and on the kill right in front of the Cougar defense. So Roanoke takes a 2-0 lead. As the ball will go over to Aldrin, but back over to Jenkins, who just could not get it back over the net. As Roanoke will take a 3-0 lead here in the third set. Gets over to Guffoni, back over to Oakley as it'll be off of the number 4, Tegan Cole, as Cole not able to handle it as it gets as the hit from the Cougars just a little too strong. So the Cougars now down only 3-1 here in the third set, as Jenkins will step back for the serve. Jenkins back over the Roanoke. Back over for the kill from Falcone. Just a rocket from Falcone, as there was nothing that the Cougars could do about that one. As Roanoke looking to take a commanding lead again here. Oakley back over the net goes Roanoke as Falcone. Back over the net, another kill there for Falcone. As Freeman and Bream will now check in for the Cougars, as Oakley will check out and Guffoni will check out now here. As Roanoke will bring in number 15. That's Riley Coffrin. As he'll put one into the net, and the Cougars now only down by 2. And Aldrin able to step back for the serve. Aldrin with the serve and way over the net. Now, so Roanoke now back up by 3 points. As Kingston gets it over the net to Lopez. Back over to Freeman. Back over to Collazo. Collazo back over to Kingston. As Ratowski right there for the kill. And off of the Cougars. So it'll be now a 7-3 lead here for the Maroons. As the Maroons yet with another point on a mishap by the Cougars. As Kingston will get it over the net to Lopez, over to Freeman, back over to Tomasi. Tomasi tried to get a tip over the net there, but met by the Maroon defense. As it'll fall right in front of the Cougars. As the Cougars will take a timeout here, as the Maroons with another commanding 9-3 lead. As we'll go into a timeout here. We'll be right back here on the Averett Sports Network.
Averett because I wanted to play golf at a collegiate level, and the offers that I got besides Averett, none of them really felt like home. And when I stepped here on campus, it just felt very homey to me. All the people is what really makes it special. All my teammates, all my friends that aren't on my team have really helped create this sense of belonging and family for me.
Back here on the Averett Sports Network, I'm Wyatt Acapole here for the continuance of the third set as Roanoke is now up 9-3 with a commanding lead here over the Cougars. As the ball will go out of bounds, so the Cougars will get another point. Will get a point back here, still down by 5. As Tomasi will get the serve here for the Cougars. Tomasi gets the serve back over the net. Go the Maroons. And another strong kill there for the Maroons. Gives them a 6-point lead here as Vertowski will check out. As a strong serve there from Connor Tyson will go into the net. So we'll give Breen the serve here for the Cougars. Breen over the net to Kingston. Back over to Logan Chappell, who gives the point to back over to the Cougars on the mistake. So the Cougars now only down by 4 points as Breen will step back to take the serve. Back over to Kingston. Backward Cole. Over to Freeman. Over to Aldrin. Aldrin with the kill. But saved by the Maroon. Saved by the Maroon defense. I thought that was a kill there. Gets over to Kingston. Is Kingston not strong enough? Not able to get it back over the net. Little mistakes are keeping the Cougars in this game. Here now only being down by 3 by a score of 10-7. Gets over to Tyson. Back over to Breen. Over to Freeman. Over to Collazo. As Collazo too strong over the net on that one. So the Maroons get another point here as the score now 11-7. As it'll be Colin Mendoza back for the serve, as Mendoza will hit into the net. And we'll check out here for Noble, as Roanoke's libero will check in again now. As Uri Collazo will get it over the net, over to Tyson. Back over to Dominic Wheaton, who with a strong attack and the kill there, as Falcon would check in for Kingston. As the Maroons back there on from Cole over to Lopez. Great serve there by Lopez. Back over to Aldrin, blocked by the Maroons. As Aldrin and Jenkins went up there for the ball, but neither of them came down with it. As it is now 13-8 in favor of the Maroons. As they start over the Cougars, as the Cougars get back over the Maroons. Back over the net to Lopez. Back over to Guffoni. Back over to Oakley, who hits it a little too strong out of bounds. As the Maroons now up again, 14-8. Jenkins gets it over the net, back to the Maroons as the Cougars will get the point here, says the ref. So Jenkins will get the serve here for the Cougars. Jenkins back over to Tyson. Over to number 12. That's Dominic Wheaton on the kill. So Wheaton now puts the Maroons up by a score of 15-9. As Chappell will step back for the serve. As the Maroons just unstoppable at this point. As Averett will take a timeout, we're going to take it with them. We'll be right back here on the Averett Sports Network in just a minute. Roanoke still with a commanding 16-9 lead here in the middle of the third set. As Logan Chappell will step back for the serve, as Aldrin saves it from being out of bounds. It's a big block there from Falcone. And Wheaton will give the Maroons yet another point. Logan Chappell over the net. Off of Aldrin. Well, it looked like it was off of Aldrin, but the point given to the Cougars, so score is now 17-10. Still with the Maroons up by 7. Finn Oakley over to Tyson. Over to Cole. Back over the net goes Aldrin on the tip. As the Cougars with an excellent kill there, as Cole not able to get to that one. As the Cougars now only down by 6, so the Cougars on a little bit of a comeback. As the serve from Oakley will go long, as I spoke a little too soon. And the Maroons will get the possession back, as they are now again up by 7. As Riley Coffrin gets the ball back over to the Cougars, back over to Coffrin, back over to Falcone, over to Collazo for the Cougars, back over to Freeman, back over to Collazo, met at the net by 3 Maroons, and again out of bounds go the Cougars. So an 8-point lead again now for the Maroons, as Roanoke is kind of just running away with this one. As Coffrin back over to Freeman, over to Aldrin, back over to the Maroons, back over to the Maroons, as the attack for the Maroons goes long, and Logan Chappell, as the Cougars get a point back as the ball goes way out of bounds. As Aldrin there on the serve, over to Freeman, over to Breen, keeps it alive here for the Cougars. Back over to Fulkin. Back to the Cougars, back over to Lopez. Great serve by Lopez, back over to Aldrin. Aldrin just not able to get it back over the net. As that'll be yet another point here for Roanoke. Kingston back over to Lopez, over to Freeman, back over to Collazo. Collazo just into the net, not able to get that one back over the net. So Roanoke again just running away with this one, as they are now up 21-12. As the Cougars have not been able to really get any momentum or rhythm going. As Kingston will get it over the net to Lopez. As the Maroons right there for the tip and the kill, as they are now only 3 points away here from match point. As Kingston will get it over the net to Aldrin, back over to Freeman, over to Breen. Breen off the fingertips, over the net, off the fingertips of the Maroons, and number 22, Connor Tyson. Tomasi over the net to Tyson. Back over to Collazo. Over to Kingston. Kingston who makes the error for the Maroons. So for now, it'll be another point here for the Cougars. Tomasi over the net, back over the Maroons. Back over to the on the Maroon attack. Off of the Cougars. And Sean Freeman, as the Maroons are now only 2 points away from match point, as they are up now 23-14 and 2 points away from taking the 3-0 set sweep over the Cougars here in Danville. Tyson back over the net as they'll go long out of bounds, as the Cougars now up to 15. And back with possession is they have done a really good job on a lot of things, as they've been able to stay in this game a lot most of the time. Though is Roanoke just a little too strong on offense, though, as it is now a set point and match point for the Maroons, as they are now up by 9 points. As Freeman will check out here for Oakley. It'll be number 11 here for the Maroons to take this serve, and on set point and match point is Todd Sager. As Sager hits a long one over the back line for the Cougars. So the Cougars will get another point here. So not match point or set point yet here. Over to Kingston. Back over the net, go to the Maroons, but it's saved by Lopez on a strong save. Over to Oakley. Back over the net, go to the Maroons. And another point here for the Cougars as they start getting a little bit of rhythm here. As Collazo will step back for the serve. Over to Tyson, who gets it over the net as the Cougars there for the save. As Tyson not able to save it, and the Maroons are giving away another point back to the Cougars. As the Cougars staying in this one, now 24-18. The right Collazo over to Connor Tyson. Back over the net to Collazo. Great save there by Collazo. Back over to Finn Oakley as the Cougars not able to handle that one, and that'll end this one as the Roanoke Maroons take a 3-0 set sweep, 25-18 over the Cougars here in the Grant Center. It's been a fun one here, folks. I'm glad I've been here with you all day long. I'm glad it's been a fun day for both baseball and men's volleyball. Even men's volleyball comes in here and takes the loss. So we'll be back here in the with the next Averett home game. As again, this has been a fun one. Have a great night here, folks. Again, I'm Wyatt Ockpole. I'll be back here with you whenever the next time that is. Here on the Averett Sports Network.